Welcome to solverfy.
All right, so problem number 64, we're given two reactions and we want to identify the missing particle in each reaction. So for part A, we're given the reaction a proton plus a proton collide to form a proton plus a neutron plus a positive pion plus some unknown particle. So in order to figure out what that particle is, we need to look at conservation laws to figure out what's missing. So first thing we're going to do is look at the charge. So we have 1 plus 1 is equal to 1 plus 0 plus 1. So that means that it has to be neutral. So plus 0. So it must be a neutral particle. Now let's look at the baryon number. Baryon number, we have 1 plus 1 is equal to 1 plus 1 plus 0 plus so in order to have conservation, it also has to be 0. So it must be a meson to conserve the baryon number. So it has to have a baryon number of 0. Now let's look at strangeness. So strangeness, we have 0 plus 0 is equal to 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus so it must be made up of up and down quarks and anti-quarks in order to have 0 strangeness. So it has to have 0 strangeness. So this leaves, it has to be a meson, 0 charge, and 0 strangeness. So that leaves that it's going to be a neutral pi meson. So this gives the reaction P plus proton plus proton goes to proton plus neutron plus positive pion plus neutral pion. Okay, so now the next reaction, B, we have a proton plus some particle goes to a neutron plus a anti-muon. So this is going to be a weak interaction because this product is a lepton. So now we again need to look at the conservation laws. So we have charge. We have charge. So 1 plus something is equal to 0 plus 1. So this charge, it has to have 0 charge. Now, so it has to be a neutral particle. So now let's look at, let's look at the lepton number. So we have 0 for a proton plus some unknown is equal to 0 plus minus 1 because the muon, it's a anti-muon. So it has to have a minus 1 lepton, mu lepton number. So this also has to be minus 1. And it has to be a mu lepton number. So the only thing that's left for this that has neutral charge and has a mu lepton number is going to be the mu anti-neutrino in order to have a minus 1 mu lepton number. It has to be the mu anti-neutrino. So that gives P, the proton, plus a anti-mu neutrino react to form a neutron plus a positron, an anti-muon. All right, so now, yeah, that's it. All right, so you just have to figure out what you know and work backwards to figure out the particles, just like, we've done trying to figure out, the quarks, what quark makes up a particle, and, conservation laws and what reactions are allowed.